Hello everyone, Rissy Toothpick here, back again with something new, Sherlock Holmes Chapter 1. It just came out today, but you'll probably see the video tomorrow, so the next day. This will be blind. I haven't even tested out the audio and stuff like that, so we'll see. But let me just jump in. And we're going to do a mother's love, ask the receptionist about my room apparently.
Ginger, that's what you need. A mouthful of the good stuff and you'll see the back of any seasickness.
Oh, thank you for your support, John. Don't suppose you actually brought any ginger?
No, I don't get seasick.
Terrific.
Don't worry, Sherry. We've almost arrived at Cordona. I can see land through the porthole.
So much for docking by tea time. The captain seemed more interested in his maids than in his maps.
Oh, is Sherlock grumpy? Cheer up. We're back where we grew up. It's exciting. What's changed? What's the same?
Ugh. I'm starting to question whether the weeks-long journey was worth it. Travelling all this way, enduring this indignity simply to visit a grave. Even if it is my mother's.
Ah, that's just Mycroft's nonsense, still rattling around in your head. Try to forget what he said. I have.
I believe it was that this is a performative farce, a feeble excuse to avoid responsibilities, and that there was nothing to be gained from it.
You needed to do this. Enough of the self-pity and doubt. So we're a little late. What of it? We'll retire to the hotel and visit her in the morning. It'll be worth it.
Thank you, John.
And if you want to notify the captain's wife of his indiscretions, I will not stand in your way.
Ah, at last. I'm quite ready to get off this cursed boat.
Come on. We'll go together.
Oh, they got a Zeppelin in the sky there.
Hey, Sherry. Come on, catch up.
Yes, yes.
Alrighty, and I think I bought like the deluxe edition, so we might have a few more things. I was talking about that aircraft, I think it's a Zeppelin. Just because I'm trying to figure out what year we're in. We're gonna have some like racist stuff and stuff like that happen because of the year and stuff. They were trying to depict what was going on back then in the day. Zeppelins, I think they got their first major use, at least written in history books, was from the Nazis when they used them. I want to say World War One, but it might have been two, but I'm thinking it's World War One. And that opened up the door to, you know, aircraft and whatnot in the future. But anyways, enough of that. Let's move on. Okay, so press A to interact.
Sherlock, don't get lost in this huge garden. Follow the sound of my voice.
Okay, that's weird. We can't really interact with anybody. We got a weird camera. Oh, we do have a little running. Nice. We take little pictures too. But this will be another, you know, mystery,
Welcome to Il Palazzo de Lusso, sir.
solve crimes and all that.
If you need something, sir, please inquire at reception.
Welcome to Il Palazzo di Lusso, sir. We just need your signature.
All right, let's sign our beautiful name here.
Would you kindly sign these papers, sir?
There you are.
Ah, Mr. Holmes. Yes, we have room 221 prepared for you. I see it was reserved for 2 people. Would you like a second key?
Oh, no, I think we'll stick together.
Very good. Rooms are upstairs, sir. Welcome to Cordona.
Hurry up, Sherlock. I want to see our room. I hope there's a balcony with a view. Hurry up, Sherlock. I want to see our room. I hope there's a balcony with a view.
Now, I don't know if this guy's real or imaginary because he got here very quickly and it seemed like the receptionist didn't see him, but I might just be a little paranoid. So we'll see. We gotta find our room here. I kind of forgot already what our room number was. Okay, so we have the wardrobe here. Everything, it's about the same. Back to Cordona. The room number is 221. Alright, good to know. Alright, they were talking in a weird language I don't understand. A little humming. $225. Yeah, it's all these rich people doing their hummings. What's going on over here? Yeah, we can't talk to him, unfortunately. Okay, let's run. We might be on the other side. Okay, here we go. 221.
I apologize, sir, but your room is not yet ready. Perhaps in the meantime you would like to relax in the foyer? Tonight the restaurant is offering a complimentary marlin ceviche to all our guests.
Let's check what they have on offer.
Yeah, I don't think he's real. Just how he's moving so quickly.
Let's check what they have on offer.
Alright, so apparently they want us to check out the restaurant and whatnot. I guess we'll come down here. There's something over here I kind of want to check out real quick. What is that? It looks like a cane, a very fancy cane. Pretty interesting.
Hey, Sherry. Just our luck.
If seafood's not to your taste, everyone loves Benedict's batch. Our poached eggs with hollandaise sauce.
Okay, so do we eat this or what?
If seafood's not to your taste, everyone loves Benedict's batch. Our poached eggs with hollandaise sauce.
Okay, so I guess we're done there. He's pointing at something here.
A medium, John. Haven't we been through this already?
Come on, it's not like we've got anything better to do.
We got some action
Excuse
now.
me, sir, but I believe Mr. Galich is conducting a seance at the moment. Perhaps you'd care to have your portrait drawn while you wait?
Why?
Pardon me?
Why should I sit for a portrait?
Sir, it's art. It doesn't need a why. It is its own justification.
All things require justification, be they objects, systems, or beliefs.
How about art is the lens through which we see the truth of the world?
That's backward. Truth is not subjective and not complicated. It's just the truth. It either is or it isn't. You do not need a lens to see it, just an open mind.
Ha! That seems rather close-minded. Truth, like beauty, is in the eye of the beholder. So tell me, what do you see?
Mediocrity.
Cold-blooded.
Come now, Sherry. What did he do to deserve that? The servant mentioned ceviche at the bar, Sherry. You should grab us some, and I'll find us a table. I'm starving.
Okay, so hold on. What's our job here? So the servant told me that my room is not yet ready. John found an advertisement in the hall he wants me to take a look at. Okay, so we have multiple things here. Meeting the medium today only. The famed medium Luca Galici performs a seance. John wants me to visit the medium. We must wait for the seance to end. In the meantime, I find myself at a table, enjoy the music, and relax.
Okay, time to check if John found us a nice table for the evening.
Alright, so we got the plate. Let's see, where is John chilling at?
Sherry, I'm over here with my new Ursine companion.
Cordona's even quieter than I remembered. It's going to be a long evening.
Ah, come now, Sherry. What say we amuse ourselves with a little game?
What were you thinking? Oh, promise me it isn't nonsense. After being cooped up on that boat, I am itching for activity.
No. As you can see, someone left a cane on our table. I simply thought you could identify its owner.
Ah, so it is nonsense. It'll take me a minute, John, at most.
Well then, you can deliver it to him as well.
Deliver it to him? Then what are the staff here for? Aesthetics?
Stubborn, Sherry, too stubborn. You wanted something to do.
Slapping oneself in the face is also something to do. That doesn't make it worthwhile. But all right, let me take a look.
Okay, so we're gonna investigate it. We can take pictures, press and hold A to inspect. Okay, here we go.
The hand grip is a head of a golden Javanese statue, probably stolen from a temple. The dents suggest it has been used as a bludgeon.
Damn, been using it for defense.
A crest depicting a bulb of garlic in a meadow, perhaps the Fielding family or Meadows, or Craven, from the Old English name meaning garlic place.
Okay, and then the last one looks to be the handle.
The cane is made of ebony, it's worn uncared for, and bears the scars of numerous hits. This cane is an expensive and ostentatious weapon. Its owner must be vain, volatile, and of noble English blood.
Take it with you, Sherry. Let's return it to its owner.
All right, so now we pick it up.
All right. I hope you noted down your observations in your casebook. But how are you going to find this nobleman?
The cane itself is not enough. I may have to ask other guests if they saw who was here.
All right, so Sherlock can ask bystanders about a piece of evidence. Press the, I guess, menu to open the casebook, pin the evidence with X, and then speak to someone. Try it now with the cane. Okay, so now we pinned it. And I guess now we can talk to people about it. Okay. This cane is the accessory of a British nobleman. I can ask other guests about who may have been previously sitting here.
May I ask you something?
Friend, you're lucky there is something I know about this.
There were 3 people at the table, a couple and a retired Navy officer. Observers weren't sure what happened to the couple. The Navy officer was seen going out to the front garden for some air. I have to find him.
Well, even with your keen senses, Sherry, I doubt you'll find the cane's owner on your first try.
And would you be confident enough to bet on it, my friend?
Why not? Let's see how good you really are.
Okay, so now at the casebook. The retired Navy officer who was sitting at your table may own the cane or know who does. John has a bet. I cannot guess the officer on the first try. I should prove him wrong. So we can pin that, and then we can do RB. Okay, I see. And it kind of like tells us who these people are. Cordonian judge, Scottish judge, a whole bunch of judges. Physician, noble. Interesting. But we need to go outside. How do we go outside? Where's this front garden at? I'm assuming it's somewhere over here. Nah, teacher and a smoker. Oof. Okay, so apparently he might have been out here. Let's just kind of check up on these people. Interesting. Not on this side. Might be one of these. Might be that guy smoking by himself. Hides a gun. Ooh. Okay, we can't go that way. Can we go further into the garden, maybe? No. So the only thing that it could possibly be... Dark rituals at the graveyard. And so right after I turned the corner, I saw him, the necromancer. He started to nervously look around. but I quickly hid behind a gravestone. Common sense told me to run, but my duty to you, my readers, was more important than the risk to my own life. Luckily, the vampire did not notice me and continued his devilish ritual. He raised a woman from her grave and ordered her to kill 2 men who were close by. Then they kissed and made unholy love in her freshly unearthed coffin. It lasted for hours, but when the moon became low in the sky, they turned into bats and flew away. I managed to obtain a few photographs of the victims. Unfortunately, these were confiscated by the police. Damn. Okay, I'm assuming this is the front. The only thing I can think of is he's not a Navy officer anymore, so it'll show something about it. This guy over here did have a gun.
Not that one, huh? You lost the bet, Sherry, but don't let that stop your search for the Navy officer.
So strange. You think he's here. But we failed it.
May I ask you something?
Oh, I'm sorry, but that's beyond my knowledge.
I would think someone knows about it in here.
Are you able to help me?
I can't help you with that, sir.
This isn't working. You might need a different tack.
Do you know anything about this?
My dear fellow, you're talking to the right
It was
man.
him. Damn, this guy like really didn't have anything that like said he was a Navy officer though. The Navy officer, Mr. Rhodes, was sitting at our table with a noble couple. The men talked about yachting, and the lady was fidgeting with the cane. Perhaps she put it aside, and her husband forgot to take it when they went to meet the medium. Now I have a perfect excuse to enter the seance room.
Hey, Sherry, don't we now have the perfect excuse to visit the seance?
I'm just going to give the cane to its owner. You will not persuade me to take part in this show.
Okay, so where is the seance, I wonder? So these are rooms here. Okay. I wonder where she'd be. She's somewhere in here. The question is how can we get to her? It might be that guy that's like guarding the door. Because she's in the middle of a seance. Let us go see.
Excuse me, just one question.
Don't take it personally, sir. But I know nothing about this.
Okay, so apparently it's not in here. And it doesn't really tell me like where she's located at. There is a ball here though.
This hotel, this island, it's full of thieves. First my cane, now the diamond. Take your hands off me! Do you even know who I am? Hey, boy! That's my cane!
I get that a lot. It's a very common design.
What? No, that's a custom-made.
A joke. A joke. It was left at my table in the restaurant. I thought it deserved to be returned.
Well, I'll be... It is rare to encounter a straight-fingered true penny these days. What a gentleman. But I must ask, how did you know I was the rightful owner?
Okay, so now we get to observe him. Swollen reddish skin. Rich and fashionable. Doesn't wear a wedding ring, but he has that garlic thing. Recently hit someone with force. A head of garlic, doesn't wear a wedding ring, red face, swollen reddish skin, expensive and new clothes, rich and fashionable, slight red knuckles, recently hit someone with force. Judging by the heraldic emblem on his signet ring and cane, I can be very certain that this man is Lord Craven, a bored, rich English nobleman who travels around Europe squandering his money. His florid face indicates that he has problems with alcohol. He is still physically strong and healthy, but in a few years' time, he'll be wretched. Being constantly drunk, he has issues with his temper. Being constantly drunk is, his red knuckles reveal that he has severely beaten at least one person quite recently. His anger issues mixed with alcohol and contrariety could make him a violent person. What with this one? I mean, this one, an ill Englishman on resort. Let's go with that one. And then that's the same thing, correct? Yep.
Simple deduction. Your cane told me everything. I was after a British noble who takes boxing lessons but suffers from some liver issues. And if one were to go further, one may even be able to extrapolate your name from your heraldic symbol, Lord Craven.
Well, you're half correct. I am indeed Lord Andrew Craven. Your other guesses were wrong, but you still have the edge over that blasted medium. Well, you found my cane. Perhaps you can locate my diamond, too. Yes, you should do it. It will be child's play for you, Mr.
Holmes. And if a child can do it, then I'm sure the local police can suffice.
The police? Why bother? I know this harlequin stole it. The only question is, where is it hidden? Fine. Give me my stick and I'll resolve the matter myself. This thief almost confessed after a single punch.
I suspect a beating may result in answers of questionable veracity. Fine. I shall spare you and he the trouble if you first answer me this.
Tell me about the diamond. What happened at the seance? Ooh. Let's talk about the diamond.
How does a priceless diamond become the subject of a seance? It is an unusual accoutrement.
Emma wished to speak with its former owners. My grandfather told us it belonged to a Rajah, an Indian king.
So you were summoning long-dead Indian royalty, and, pray tell, you were expecting him to converse in English?
To be frank, Mr. Holmes, I don't believe in ghosts. But Emma was fascinated by the idea of meeting a real king, even a dead one.
Well, a crown is a crown. Can you describe the stone itself?
A yellow diamond, not less than 100 carats, and perfectly egg-shaped. There is not another like it.
You insist the medium robbed you during the seance. But what occurred exactly?
It was a dirty trick. We were sitting here in the dark, chanting and holding hands, as expected. Then something began to appear from the medium, like a cloud or a bubble. The swindler called it ectoplasm.
Ah, yes. Common in the spiritualist trade, and quite the spectacle.
Indeed, perhaps too much. My beloved Emma screamed in horror, and I stood to defend her, attacking that cursed ghost.
How brave.
But my hand hit nothing. The medium jumped away from me, and Emma fainted. I lit the candle, and the diamond was gone.
Stay here, and don't touch anything. I'm going to investigate further.
Don't fret, I'll be keeping a close eye on this thief.
Let's see if we can find it. So press LB to highlight interactive areas. In the environment around you, the ability must recharge before it can be used again. Okay. We can concentrate on things.
There are light traces of rouge on the edge of this wine glass.
Alrighty. We got a little bit more information here.
Half a glass of Balblair Scotch and the remains of a poor Laranaga cigar. What else does a gentleman need?
Let's go check out what this is right here.
This must be the ectoplasm. Too bad there's not enough for a proper chemical analysis.
Ectoplasm. The ghost was here, Sherry.
Alright, so we checked, I think, everything from here, maybe? Oh, there we go. Hold on.
This brooch is old and cheap, but The moth design has its charms. The diamond was placed on the table so that all participants could reach it.
Okay, so we're done with that. Go check this out.
This hefty chair has nearly broken after hitting the wall. Could one man even lift it?
At Cambridge, I was captain of the rugby team. It was no place for weaklings.
Quite a display for the tremulous visitor.
How can you not love this stuff, Sherry? It adds so much atmosphere to the room.
Was this covered on purpose?
Of course. It is very dangerous to leave a mirror exposed during a seance. The spirits may become enraged.
Or someone may notice the trick they should not see.
So the trick is behind them, possibly.
Ooh, I love the ambiance. Nice and creepy.
Okay, and we'll talk to everyone a little bit.
Thank you for helping us resolve the situation, sir.
What happened here?
I don't know. The ghost. I summoned it as usual, but then it all went wrong. The lady screamed and pointed at Lord Craven. And there was a shadow. Such a mystical force. It terrified the lady. And it must have taken the diamond. Who else could have?
Do you feel the presence of any supernatural entities at the moment?
Are you joking, sir? My nose is broken, this maniac wants to kill me, and you're asking about the spirits?
I suppose this can wait.
We'll find out who did it.
I will investigate, and the culprit will be identified.
But the stubborn brute Lord Craven blames me right now. As if I could do something like that. Perhaps you can reason with him? Please?
Seems like you're ready to delve into your mind palace, Sherry. I'm sure you'll make some good deductions.
Okay, so he also has a mind place. I got the history. Can we like get rid of that so it's not an exclamation point? Ghost in the past. Okay, ghost in the past. Let's select. During the seance, Lady Craven's place at the table was opposite a window to the courtyard. Luca owns a pin in the shape of a moth. Lady Craven pointed across the seance table at something and screamed. Lady Craven was pointing at the window. I'm sure she saw someone in the courtyard during the seance. There we go. Perfect. And I don't think these will go together.
It seems there may have been an unexpected visitor outside the window.
I hope it was the ghost of the Raja.
Alright, can we talk to her?
Pale skin, quickened pulse, unsteady breathing. She's barely conscious. The feebleness of women.
Really, Sherry? Poor thing.
Yeah. All evidence collected. Perfect. So, could we go outside, I wonder? Yes, we can. Okay, there's something here. Something stuck. A heel.
This looks recent. A shoe with a broken heel will surely leave scratches. All right, John. Do you think a ghost could leave this footprint?
I'm reserving judgment. Use your keen eye to follow the trail.
Okay, so we gotta pin something. And we gotta, I guess, like, look around here. Let's see here. Let's make sure the correct thing is pinned. Okay, so someone in the courtyard. So when we look like this, it looks like there is something over here. Angie, it looks like the old man is losing it. His beehives are being ransacked and his bees are going down one by one. I don't think there is much honey left in staying with the swarm, if you catch my drift. Meet me at the docks at noon. We'll do it together. Okay, it tells me something here, like it, like... Oh, there it was. Okay, so it showed something. There's like a little scratch mark. Oh, here we go. Okay, so we're going somewhere. Oh, there's the shoe.
Size 4 with a broken heel. Size 4 with a broken heel.
All right, so we found the shoe. Can we take this shoe by any chance, or can we do anything with it?
Rose D'Amour. All the maids in the hotel wear this exact shoe.
So, definitely not the ghost of a Raja? Unless... No, what a shame.
Our witness was a nosy maid. Searching the entire hotel could be difficult. Perhaps the other maids can help us find her.
All right, so now we just need to speak with other maids. Let's talk to this individual first, I think. Never mind. We might not be able to talk to him. Let me see if I can talk to him over here.
Could you help me?
Apologies, sir, but I've never heard of it.
Okay, so looks like it might have to be one of the female maids.
Are you able to help me?
Oh, yes. I can tell you everything, sir.
The staff said that Lucia got a scolding from the chief steward for wearing common shoes at work. She should be cleaning near the pictures upstairs now. Okay, so now we just go upstairs. There's some paintings. See if we can find her. Okay, these are the paintings, but I don't see her. Near the paintings, this might be her right here.
Can I ask you a question?
Don't be angry, sir, but I truly don't know.
Okay, so not her. I was expecting some maid to be like right over here by these paintings, but nope. Oh, over here.
Finally, there you are. One would think a maid would be easy to find in this place.
I'm sorry, sir. Do you need more towels?
No, no. You are the maid who saw the ghost in the seance room, yes?
How did you know?
Simple. You changed shoes after breaking a heel while fleeing the scene.
I'm sorry, sir, but if I may ask, who are you?
Do we need to lie? I don't think so. I don't think the maid has anything to do with it, but she might, but I doubt it.
A precious diamond was stolen during the seance. Lord Craven entrusted me with its recovery.
I'm sorry, sir, but we are forbidden to discuss the private matters of our guests.
Are you also forbidden from peeking into private rooms, Miss?
Saletta. Lucia Saletta, sir.
Tell me, Miss Saletta, what would your manager say if he knew you were spying on guests?
Oh, please, sir, don't tell him. I have a family. I need this work.
I won't, but only if you answer my questions truthfully. And don't play coy. I can tell.
Alright, now let's question the witness here.
Describe what happened during the seance.
A lady and two gentlemen were sitting at a table, touching their hands to something. The medium started to whisper and chant, and a ghost appeared.
A ghost? You're confident?
It was unearthly, sir. It grew from the medium's chest. A glowing cloud or a bubble. I pressed closer against the window to see better.
And the lady saw you?
How did you... Yes! She screamed and pointed, so I hurried to escape, and I broke my heel. But I did see the ghost. A sickly, evil thing.
And that's all you can tell me? Did you see any of what happened next?
The medium, Mr. Galici, he was doing something with the ghost. He grabbed at it like he was trying to catch it. And then I ran.
I suppose I should be grateful you endured these horrors for such a long time. All right, I have your account memorized. Good day.
Alrighty.
Scared the poor girl, Sherry. Did she really deserve that?
We all got what we wanted. She talked. I stay silent.
Oh, let's get back to the crime scene. I always love seeing you explain simple things to simpletons.
Alright, let's see if we can figure out who took it. I'm assuming the, oh, apparently we can go to the seance room. Can we fast travel, maybe? Nope. It's just kind of telling us where it's at. So we don't get lost. That's kind of convenient. Let's get back in here.
Lady Craven retired to her room to rest. Lord Craven remained here until the staff reported that the medium was locked in his room.
Alright, so now we can recreate an accurate version of events. Here, try to place the seance participants in the correct position. Alright, let's see what happens here. No. So, she was here. He threw the chair. He was right here, wasn't he? Oh, okay, hold on. Previous. Where's the girl? She's there. He throws the chair from here. And then the guy was here. Nope. What am I doing? This is so like crazy. Kind of difficult. Okay, well that's correct. And that's correct. So now we need to validate.
It all began when the lady screamed and pointed at the window. Lord Craven jumped up, ready to face anything, ghost or human. The medium shrank back in dismay. He was not expecting such a reaction and had to quickly hide the ghost. The lady was the only one left touching the diamond, at least until she fainted.
Amazing. It's like you saw it with your own eyes, sir.
Oh, I forgot that you were here. I guess I should discuss all of this with Lady Craven.
The Cravens are upstairs in room 226. It is one of our finest suites.
If the lady was touching a diamond, then she would have felt the ghost take it. What do you think it felt like, Sherry? A jellyfish?
Probably was just the guy's hand, unless the girl actually still has the diamond. So we need to go find her in what, 226? We also can go to our case and we can mark that one since we're done with that. 226 is upstairs. What side of the building though? That's 225, so it looks like it might be through this door.
Lady Craven is not who she seems. Remember her behaviour in the hall.
Do you know anything about this?
Don't be angry, sir, but I truly don't know. Lady Craven is not who...
What actions by Lady Craven arouse suspicion in the maids? The chef steals food. Oh, down to discard. Son's bad acquaintances. Not use a fish knife. Lots of guests this summer. Oh, damn. Looks like she makes her husband drunk on purpose, though.
Lady Craven is not...
Okay. Let's start. Chef steals fuel. Lots of guests this summer. Was on the lookout. Made her husband drunk. It looks like we might have to do like filters out important words.
Lady Craven is not who she seems.
Third time's a charm. So the chef steals food. Prices rising again. Cannot use a fish knife. Son's bad acquaintance was on the lookout. Maybe made her husband drunk. Man. Okay, so what was on the lookout? The last one's the one that is questionable. Maybe Son's acquaintances or something?
Lady Craven is not who she seems.
Okay, not that one. Nope. Made her husband drunk. Can I use a fish knife? Can I use a fish knife? That was weird. I overheard two staff members talking about Lady Craven. They gossiped that the woman may not be the wife of Lord Craven. By their observation, she was on the lookout during the evening while trying to get Lord Craven drunk. They also noticed that the lady was unsure how to properly use a fish knife. I guess she doesn't know proper etiquette, maybe?
You're here, at last. I didn't do that. I swear, I found her this way.
Well, I did have some questions for her, but it seems I've arrived too late. Now it's a matter for the police.
Mr. Holmes, you said it yourself. They're children. They'll only make things worse. You promised me you would investigate.
Investigate a theft, not a murder. Fear not. I will tell them all I've uncovered.
Please, help me. The police will surely accuse me of Emma's death. You were the only one who can find the truth.
Fine, but only because it's slightly more interesting than the walls of my room. Tell me what happened.
Look, after you left, I waited in the seance room until the servants locked up Mr. Gallici, the medium.
And was your mistress there too?
Oh, so you know? I suppose I shouldn't be surprised. Regardless, the staff took Emma to her room. She was still feeling dizzy.
So you didn't follow her. Interesting.
Where's the medium? Where did you go next? We'll start with the medium.
Is Mr. Gallici still being held? And where did the servants secure him?
He's in room 225. But that pigeon-livered man at the reception desk refused to give me the key.
Well, I will have to visit reception myself then. Perhaps he will listen to reason.
And then we'll find out where he went.
Where did you go instead?
To the bar. It had been almost an hour.
I see. And how long did you stay?
I partook of a well-earned whiskey or two before retiring upstairs. Ask anyone there.
Now we arrive at the tragedy at hand. So what transpired after your detour to the bar?
I headed up to my room to find Emma on the bed. I didn't pay her much attention at first. I was still preoccupied with that damned medium. But when I realized she was silent, I drew closer and discovered she was dead. What's more, the diamond lay right there beside her.
Oh, well, that is splendid news.
Splendid? The return of the diamond will be cold comfort if I live out my days in a jail cell. You must help me.
Let me see what I can find.
Barely an hour has passed and you already have yourself a murder mystery, Sherlock. Why am I not surprised?
Alrighty, but we're going to stop there today, so make sure to like, comment, subscribe, check out the links below. In the next one, we'll figure out who killed Lady Craven.